try that again. D. G. D. I'll say what the chords are again. D. Here comes our E minor. Push that third string bender down. E minor 11. G. Welcome to Lessons with Troy. Well, in today's lesson, I wanted to show you a couple different ways that are new to me, at least, to get minor chords in open D tuning. So let's zoom in here. And the first way is pretty simple. Basically, the root of your minor chord is going to be on this third string here. So let's say we're in the key of C. And we play a C chord, right? And then let's say not even using the benders, but I'll use slants. I'll play an F chord using a slant on my third string, second string. I'll play an F major chord. Right? That'd be the same as if I used my benders and did like that, both benders down in my C position. But basically what that's doing is moving that third string up a half step and my second string up a whole step to the note F and A, root and major third of my F major chord. Now, it's really simple to take this slant here of this F major, and then to get an F minor, all you do is move that A to A flat, right? And what you're doing there now is you've got an F major chord, fret 11, third string, 12 on my second string. Straighten it out there on both strings are on fret 11, third string, second string for an F minor. Then I'm just going to resolve it to C. So that's an interesting chord progression. It's a major 4 chord. Notice the swell, there's just a subtle swell. F minor and C. Okay, the other way to get a minor chord is what's going to be called a minor 11th chord. And I'm going to move to the key of D now and show you this. And I've got a jam track here. And I'm going to do this just the real simple way to show you this chord progression first. D. And then it goes to the minor 2. Well, in the key of D, we've got D, E. E minor is the minor 2. So let's say we get into our root position here, right, and play an E minor chord. Okay. That would be normally our minor 2, or if I use the benders, up 3 frets from that E position. There's an E minor. Well, I'm going to show you a different way to get an E minor now. If you just stay, let's say D. If you just stay in that position and you push your third string bender down, that's actually going to give you an E minor 11th. Keep in mind where we're at in relation to the root of E. Normally E major, right, up here is on your 14th fret. So keep in mind, wherever you're at, root position-wise, if you go back 2 frets and push your third string bender down, what does that give you? Well, it gives you the note D. That's the flat 7 of an E minor 11 chord. It gives you the note G, which is the flat 3rd of an E minor 11 chord. It gives you an A note, which is the 4th or the 11th of that E minor 11th chord. And then another D, which is the minor 7th. Okay, so once again, here's E major, 14th fret, go back 2 frets, push your third string bender down, and that gives you an E minor 11th chord. Okay, now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to show you a few different ways using the benders to play this progression. It goes to G. Of course, we could go to our standard G position here, 5th fret, or 5 plus 12 is 17 for a G up an octave, and then back to D. So D, E minor, G, D is the chord progression. D. I'm going to use this for my E minor, just staying in my D position. Keep in mind that's an E minor 11th chord. G. But why don't we do it this way? Why don't we, since we're already here with this third string bender down, why don't we do that for our G chord? And then instead of going back to D on 12th fret, why don't we go D under my 7th fret using both benders? With just a subtle swell of the volume, like that. Let me show you this with the jam track. Here we go. Remember D, E minor, G, D. I'll show you real slow. Here's D. Just push that third string bender down, E minor. G. D, 7th fret.